Great. So my name is Natalie Williams. I am the homeschool representative for the University of Dallas. I am an admission counselor specifically for homeschoolers. I was homeschooled myself K through 12, and my family has pretty much all attended the University of Dallas. So it's really, really wonderful. I'm going to take a minute here to share my screen. I've got a presentation here for you guys. We are a small Catholic university located in Irving, Texas, like most of the Newman Guide schools. Unlike Newman Guide School, or unlike all of these other schools, we're located in Texas. And our points of pride are our strong core curriculum, our liberal arts education, our study abroad program in Rome, and our faithfulness to Catholicism. Now, you'll hear that a lot from other schools today, and I'm sure you've probably heard that from all the other schools as well. So I'm going to highlight a couple things that make the University of Dallas particularly unique to us and help us stand out from other schools out there. So the core curriculum, first of all, like a lot of Newman Guide schools, we have a core curriculum based in the Great Books of Western Civilization. It takes about 2 years to complete. Students take philosophy, theology, history, math, science, fine art, foreign language, economics, politics. I'm missing one. Oh well, anyway. But essentially what I like to say is a lot, but it's a little bit of a lot to give you a holistic education. Our students are very dedicated learners. Our professors are very dedicated learners and students themselves. And they really focus on small class sizes to have more personal and intimate conversations with each other. Our average classroom size is about 20 students. So again, keeping it very small. And we really want to make sure that students have that freedom to talk about what they like and how they like in the Western civilization, in the textbooks of Plato, Homer, Aristotle, Dostoevsky. You can see a few examples on my screen here. And what this really lends itself to is a cross conversation. It's a cross curriculum dialogue for all 4 years. So students who are in freshman year taking literary traditions 1, for instance, they're going to have conversations with the sophomores, the juniors, the seniors, and overall build that community to pursue that life well lived. This core curriculum program is continued in Rome. We have a semester abroad program, so that's 4 months approximately. Students can go fall, spring, and now summer. Every student is required to take the classes in Rome for graduation. So if you can't get to Rome for some reason, you can take the classes in Irving, but why not take Greek and Shakespeare plays while you're on our Dui Santi campus, which is this right here. We have our own vineyard. We have these wonderful buildings where students, about 100 students every semester, stay, study, and travel as well. So you travel into the city, you travel to Assisi, Florence, Venice, Siena, everywhere with your school. And then you also get independent travel weekends and a 10-day break where you can go wherever you want and pursue your history. You can pursue, you can go to Greece for 10 days with your school and talk about the Iliad, the Odyssey, the Aeneid, or you can go to Wales or France or Scotland to pursue your history and what you're particularly interested in. And that's what we're all about at the University of Dallas. We're serious about our studies and we're serious about our fun. We're also serious about our Catholic faith. About 80% of our students identify as Catholic, and they are, I should say, identify and are practicing Catholics. So not just 80% identify as Catholic, and then our church is empty. Our church is not empty by any means. We offer daily mass twice a week, confession 4 hours or longer every week, adoration every weekday. And we don't require any of our students to promise, to sign up for chapel hours or go to mass, but students have the freedom and students take that responsibility and make that choice for themselves. We also have opportunities for all of our students, Catholic and non-Catholic, to volunteer, to join campus ministry. Can you guys still see me? Sorry, it looks like my camera just turned off.
Yep, you're all good.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'll keep going. Faith ministry retreats, campus ministry. There's so many opportunities for students to grow and explore their faith, whether or not they're Catholics, practicing Christians. And again, our campus is enthusiastically Catholic because the students have that choice of living out their Catholic faith. Fun at UD, we have tons of campus activities and traditions. Personally, my favorite is Charity Week. If you would like to learn more about that, come see me in the expo booth later on today. We have about 50 clubs and organizations that span from academic to fun, leadership roles, um, a fencing club, swing dance club. A lot of our students get involved in a variety of extracurricular, and there's so many ways that they can get involved both on and off campus. Our Dallas area rapid transit system takes students into downtown Dallas to go to museums, go to restaurants, explore a different part of the area. So there's so much to do with your fellow students at the University of Dallas. And this is just a nice shot of the DFW Metroplex. It's really beautiful at night. I live in Dallas full time and I get to drive by this all the time, and it's really great to see. Life after graduation, we have a consistent internship second placement rate after school, upwards of 96%, through employment internships, pre-planned gap years, graduate and secondary school, law school, medical school. Overall, by the way, our medical school acceptance rate is 76% and up. Law school acceptance rate is 90% and up. So if you're interested in a career in science or law, then UD is the place for you. And you get that humanities plus the STEM or business or law education. And it's an education that sustains you for a lifetime. Admission process. So for any seniors, we are still accepting applications pretty much until May 1st, the national decision deadline. For any juniors and younger in the room, you can apply on, and this again goes for the seniors, Common App, Apply Texas, or the Odyssey application. For next year, we are considering opening applications as early as June 1st. You'll need a recommendation letter from your high school counselor, your transcript for freshman through junior years. It says on my slide here that we require test scores. We are currently in conversation about whether or not we will be requiring test scores for next year. If you apply early, you can waive our $50 application fee, so that's fun. Scholarships and financial aid, I'll just go over this real briefly. It is best to apply as early as possible for as many opportunities. So again, June 1st comes around. If we open applications June 1st as planned, then definitely apply then. Every student is awarded a merit-based scholarship based on their GPA and test scores. For students with a minimum GPA of 3.0, minimum scholarship of $25,000 per year. And if you would like to see our scholarships, I'm going to pause here for just a couple seconds, let you screenshot this. If you're watching this recorded, feel free to pause, again, take notes, take a screenshot. And, but again, this is kind of an overview of the scholarships we offer currently. And again, ask me about more scholarships in the expo booth. Okay. Timeline. Like I mentioned earlier, applications open August 1st, definitely. We may open them earlier. Early Action 1 and 2 are the best times to apply. Early Action 2 is also a deadline for departmental scholarships, so keep that in mind. Usually, this is a timeline for seniors, so usually the FAFSA will open in October, and if you're interested, join our webinar next week to talk about the particulars about the FAFSA this year. March 1, admission deadline, March 15th, priority financial aid deadline. Again, this is for this year. It's going to look a little different for next year, but what is consistent is the May 1st national decision deadline. And again, I'll leave this up here. You can screenshot it, take notes. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm the homeschool admission counselor for the University of Dallas, and I read every single application. We have a really great homeschool acceptance homeschool acceptance rate at UD. We love Kolbe students, we love homeschool students, and overall providing them with that education that can serve them a lifetime and help them pursue a life well lived.